Hank, how are you doing?
Good. How you doing, Tanner?
I'm doing really good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to check in again because I listened in on your phone call a few days ago with you. I just took off early, so I wasn't able to give you full feedback or anything. So
Okay.
I just feel like
Yeah.
I would do that stuff. But yeah, how are you doing? How's everything going right now?
Good. I mean, golf swing's coming along.
Yeah.
I'm getting that straight down the
Getting the
fairway
drive.
there. Yeah. And I'm not as nervous anymore as I was at the beginning about this job. I feel like things are kind of flowing nicely and things are kind of happening for me. So
Yeah.
it's going pretty good.
That's good. And you were pretty nervous at the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, I had little to no experience in this area, so I definitely, I wasn't really sure what to expect. You could say.
Yeah, which I think is the same with most new things that we try.
Right.
It's like hard to know what to expect.
Yeah.
So now that you feel like you're getting the ball rolling, pun intended with the golf.
Good one. Yeah.
But like now that that's happening, what do you feel like your biggest struggles are? What do you feel like you're doing really well at, like changing?
I mean, I'm obviously new, so I don't feel like there's any huge struggle right now other than me kind of trying to get over that learning curve and kind of grow into my position. Mainly, I mean, I just feel like I know my material. I feel like I'm giving, when people ask me questions, I know what to tell them usually. Like, I just know, I feel like I got a pretty good knowledge already of the material and what to tell people when they ask.
Yeah.
So,
You put forth the effort to get the material down,
right.
all the content, and then you mentioned the learning curve. Like what part of the learning curve do you think you're at right now then?
Well, I guess, I know I can always improve, but I think that just comes with time, just practice, I guess. So I think I'm just in that practice part of the learning curve, just repetition to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's it. Like I think when we're practicing, the more you practice, the more you say, and you're working hard, you're doing a lot of like solid things. So on the just generating roles or generating leads, I guess what are your goals? Where are you at now compared to where you want to be? And yeah, actually just starting with that, like where do you want to be in generating leads?
I want to hit the quotas every month, want to make sure I'm hitting those quotas. I think that's my biggest goal right now, is just making sure I'm hitting the quotas every month.
And you've hit it almost every month, right?
Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good, just keep chugging along, hit those quotas. That's kind of my goal,
Yeah.
I don't want to be without a job again, you know what I mean?
That's fair, that's good. Perfect. And then after this job, then are you, like just to understand a little bit of your long-term goal, are you planning on working up, like figuring out the next, like becoming an account executive, working with those leads that are generated and then moving from there? Or what are your goals?
I mean, if the money's right, I'd love to move up, for sure, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, my goal, because the money is right, it definitely makes sense. So like my goal is to help you do what you need to do so you can build up and get there.
Okay.
And so you can become like the account executive and then just continue to build from there so that you can grow, not only just in the company, but grow your skill set so that like in the future, I don't want you to be left with that job either. So like that's perfect. So like this
we
a
just
lot.
have to golf all day.
Yeah, and then, which I guess isn't too bad.
No, we'll wait till we're retired to do that though.
Yeah, done. So I guess Hank, the biggest thing then, right now you're generating leads, you're hitting your quota, it's awesome. Now your goal is to help a lot of those leads go through. And so based on the phone call, I have a few different thoughts.
Okay.
But how do you feel like the customer was responding? I was only there for that one.
It seems like they appreciated that I knew my stuff, every customer, I just kind of like, I want to tell them everything about it and just let them and send them on through kind of thing, make sure they know and,
Yes,
they're
like be as efficient as possible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are my thoughts. Is it okay if I give you my thoughts?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So like right now, you are extremely persistent. I love it.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome. You're extremely persistent. You're working hard. You're doing that. You're hitting the quota. So you're doing what you need to do. It's perfect. I love it. Now my goal is to enhance that and help you so that you can get like past your quota, so that you don't have to worry about that. Because I don't even want that to be in the back of your mind. I want you to be saying, if the quota is 10, I want you to be thinking 20 is easy, 30 is easy. Like I want you to be able to push that way.
Yeah.
So that's part of it. And then 2, I want you to set you up so you can become a good account executive and give you, so like when you can do that, that gives you job stability.
Okay.
So that you don't have to be without a job. like things like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, 100%.
So one big thing that I would focus on is you're connecting well with the customers. You know the content. Now it's understand a little bit more of their needs.
Okay.
And so I guess like the biggest way is to get them to talk a little bit more. That's what I've found for me.
Okay. So talk less, even though I'm a sales guy. I thought salespeople are supposed to talk the whole time.
Yeah. So how can we do that? Like how can you get the other customer to talk more then?
Oh, so we need the other person to talk the whole time.
Yeah. Basically, what you said is perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's find out a way so that they can talk more and figure out their needs without you talking as much. Which is the hardest thing, by the way. It's like when you can achieve this, and you're well past account executive, and you can achieve so many other things.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts?
I guess if you ask questions, I guess I'll get them to talk more.
Yes.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. That's key. Ask questions, and then I guess the follow-up to that is just being able to listen afterwards and just listen to everything. So finding out, I would assume, the right questions so that you can find out their needs, and then listen afterwards. And if you can get that, Hank, that's the only thing I'd focus on. If you can get that, where you start asking more questions, pay attention to how much they're talking, then every lead that you're generating, the likeliness of them actually going through as a sell, which is beneficial for you, is a lot higher. And then the likeliness of you becoming an account executive even sooner, which is job stability, is even sooner. So like that's my goal for you. Does that make sense?
No, yeah. So I just ask more questions and I get account executive.
Yeah, basically. So once you can master that, once you can master asking questions, listening really well, and then because the end result is the leads that you generate, they start going through a lot more frequently.
Okay.
That's the end result that you're looking for.
Yeah.
And this is just what we're doing to get there.
That sounds great.
That being said, I have a sweet website that is actually up on your computer.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
This whole thing?
This whole thing. So this will outline a few different things for active listening. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yeah, just now.
Done.
Yeah.
It's a lot more difficult in sales because, like you said, we see the salesperson is talking more, but the goal is to transition it. So I guess like what benefits would you see if you could get the customer talking more and telling you about their needs? Like how would that help you?
Well, I mean, if they're talking more, I don't have to drink as much water. You just let them do it. I could take a break, I guess, but. I guess they could tell me more about what I could sell them on, I guess. And if they're telling me, then it's a lot easier to provide the right material that I already know.
Yeah. Because you've already done step one, you've already gotten the material down.
Yeah.
Like you have that set.
Oh yeah.
It's
Rock
just
solid.
Yeah. now it's, if I understand you right, it's like the understanding what content to give them.
Yeah. That's probably where I should go.
I like that. Is this helpful? By the way?
Yeah, I like this. This is good. It's good to dissect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some takeaways and what are your, I guess, actions that you can try to implement so that I can help you start generating more leads to go through?
I guess I'll read this website you gave me. I think that's be my first step of action.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then in implementing it, is your goal just to find some key aspects from the website to implement in your calls, or I guess what would be the most beneficial?
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'll make sure to take some aspects from it and put them into my calls, see how they work.
Okay. Well, let's do this. I want you, read through that. Your goal is to listen better. This will give you content. Listen better, ask more questions. What I will do is I'm going to swing by in a few days. If you can write down any holdups you've had, any struggles that you've had in listening more,
okay,
I would love to follow up with that and help you out more so that we can start generating more and more for you. Because my goal is just to help you out.
Cool.
So
yeah,
awesome.
let's do it. Yeah.
Well, Hank, you're the man. I'll follow up with you in a few days. Check to see what else I can do to help you and see where you're at in the listening and asking questions.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks,
John.